you won't be able to relate to, and that's fine. Not everything, like I said, if you've met an autistic person, you've met an autistic person, but and then there's some things that some other women of different persuasion might not get, just because our lived experiences as people of color is just not the same. There's certain expectations. We're raised with certain cultural norms, societal norms that you just would not experience, and even within the Black community or even the diaspora, being African. I'm educated American. I've been in the American system since seventh grade, and when I say seventh grade, I was in an American school in Africa. So that was a whole different layer of having to be a hybrid within your own country, going to another country that's not your own country, but still an American system, and then eventually moving to the US, where you have this hybrid stuff of these different African cultures, and now being educated American in America. There's so many levels of that. It's a different reality. So even though I'm going to try my best to cover as much as I can of what it's like to be someone who's on the spectrum. And I don't want to focus only on the autism because boy is my ADHD, my AD. I know I said in my intro that I was diagnosed with ADHD 10 years ago. I actually wasn't. I was diagnosed with ADHD in 2013. 2012, actually no, it was earlier than that. It was 2009 because I was on Wellbutrin way back since 2009, which was supposed to cover depression and ADHD. But it was not very, we didn't lean too much on the ADHD part because I guess at the time, like that was not my pressing diagnosis. What even led to that diagnosis was me going to the Rape Crisis Center to start getting therapy, group therapy with children, with women who were survivors of child sexual abuse. That's a whole other story at another time. But the point is, my job, not my job, what I've decided to do this morning at 5 a.m. is this whole idea of shedding a light on autism within the African community has been on my mind for a long time. Um, at first, I didn't because I I did not realize I was autistic. I knew that I had ADHD, and I didn't even understand like neurodiversity or how being like you having ADHD was like being neurodivergent. That only became a trendy, popular, or like more democratized like thing in the past 2 years, right? Um, and also because my intro to autism is my niece who is nonverbal, but